Dana, did you see Tito's fight versus Chael Sonnen?
It was my first Bellator.
Oh, there you go.
Bellator event. Yeah,
I thought you were going to say my first and last Bellator. No,
my first Bellator event. I watched it, and listen, both guys are 40-something years old. It was basically a retirement fight. And a lot of people, I think, were calling it a fix. There's no way. So here's one of the things people don't realize about Tito Ortiz. Tito Ortiz is strong as this fucking guy is so strong. He put me in a neck crank one time and almost popped my fucking head off my shoulder.
Right.
This guy is physically very strong, and I think his ground game is very underrated because Tito would always get that top position and ground and pound people. And Chael hasn't. I don't think Chael has fought or won a fight since 2013, in that ballpark somewhere, and he's 40. You take Tito's 41. You take that much time off, and that's what a fight's going to look like. You know what I mean? This is a young man's game. This isn't an old man's game. It's a young man's game. There's a couple of freaks that have been around that could do it, longer than they should have. Dan Henderson is one of those guys.
Yeah.
But
Couture was one of those guys.
There's no way in hell that was a work.
No, I didn't think it was a work either. But I'll tell you right now.
I'd love to come on here and shit all over Bellator, but there's no way that was a work.
I definitely didn't think it was a work. First of all, that'd be very difficult to try to pull off no matter what. I mean, and not for nothing, I think Chael, it's easy to find a way out of there. In other words, that thing, whether it was on super tight or not, he's probably like, all right, I'm in here long enough.
Well, the thing you got to remember too, Matt, is that he's a good wrestler. Never was Chael some big jiu-jitsu fucking, not some big jiu-jitsu guy. And when Tito Ortiz is cranking your fucking head off.
Oh yeah, man.
You're 40 fucking years old and you just had a kid and all this stuff. Yeah, it's maybe I should tap out here.
Not for sure. And the way Chael is, he'll talk about the next fight and he'll have something ready if he loses. But it is what it is. But yeah, I didn't think it was a fake either.
No, not at all. I can't. Plus, Chael is so verbal. I can't see Chael ever taking a dive and not talking about it. I just can't see him doing that.
Yeah, right.